So Dennis, nice to meet you.
Hello.
Where are you from?
From the south of Netherlands.
Okay, how far is that away from here?
About 3 hours.
3 hours. So you drove 3 hours to come here?
To see her.
Yeah. So you wanted to see Barbara?
Yeah, she's amazing. She's like, I look up to her very much. She did a lot for me, for my personal health, and to get to know my own body, you know. To teach about, because in my opinion, it get taught wrong from an early on age. And she teaches how it really is, how it really works, and only then you can do something about it. Huh?
So how did you figure out about Barbara?
I just saw her one time in a short reel on Facebook, or I don't know, and then I looked her up, and then I binge watched every single video of her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And I know you told me that you have a special testimony experience personally with Barbara.
Yeah, I lost a lot of weight because of her. I couldn't lose weight. I didn't know how to do it, and by looking at her videos all the time and teaching the body, of learning about the body, how it really works, it was very easy. She made it very easy for me. Yeah.
Okay, so you were motivated then to lose weight.
I'm motivated and teaching how the liver works, how the intestinal tract works, how the stomach and the brain works together, and teaching that from her made it for me very easy. Yeah.
So you want to tell us how much weight this was?
About 50 kilos.
Wow, that's quite. And what time was that? In which time?
In 10 months.
10 months.
Yes.
50 kilograms.
Yes.
Wow. So how do you feel today?
I feel great. I have a lot of energy, more than ever, and it's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
New life.
Yeah. That's nice to hear. Praise God about that. You know. So and how do you still follow that lifestyle? These eight principles that you shared also this morning. New start.
I will do for the rest of my life. Yeah. It's a new lifestyle, and it feels good, and I don't want to change a thing. Yeah.
That's nice to hear. So do you like to share a little bit about what exactly you did, what you changed?
I first started to clean the liver, make the liver healthy, because I felt like I lived very unhealthy for a very long time. So she teaches me that you need to make sure the liver is healthy first. Yeah. So I make sure of that. And then I start cutting all refined sugars and hybridized wheat out of my diet. And also the mindset that she teaches you in some videos are worth a lot. And then the fasting. But for me the skipping dinner was too hard, so I changed it from eating lunch and a little bit dinner and no breakfast. That was for me the way to go, but to do that lifestyle of fasting in combination with no sugars and no hybridized wheat, and that made it, and after a while it became so easy. Because, yeah.
That's nice to hear. It's a great testimony, Dennis, and I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
And how is that for you that Barbara, you know, sometimes she introduces also Bible verses, Bible principles, her faith. How is that for you?
To be honest, I believe there's something more, but I'm not so big believer in God, but I believe there is something else, and for everybody it's their own choice what that is, and so I respect it in any way, so yeah.
Okay. All right, so Dennis, I want to thank you that you took time for this, just sharing your testimony. You know, it's nice to hear what a practical effect this had on you. You know, you look healthy now, strong and happy. That's nice. And I have a gift actually for you, Dennis. Just a second. I'm sorry. I want to share something very special.
Okay.
This is the book, The Grote Strijd. In English, it's A Great Controversy. And I want to tell you, this book not only changed my life, I wouldn't be here today without this book, but I know that Barbara, she read this book many, many times.
Okay, well, then I'm going to read
Yes, and she quotes sometimes also in her lectures out of this book, because, you know, it shows us also from history, there's a principle in the Bible where it says there's nothing new under the sun, so which shows, you know, that things are continuing and repeating actually. And on the first night on Monday, I don't know if you have seen the live stream.
No, not yet.
Okay,
No.
she made a very profound statement. You know, she said there's actually nothing that we need to fear, only just one thing: if people are coming and trying to take away our rights, our freedoms. So this book shows us actually from a historic standpoint and also from a prophetic biblical standpoint that we see that the world is heading in a direction which I believe we all see, you know, that more and more our freedoms and rights are taken away. And that God is actually inviting us to have a closer walk with Him, you know, that we come through these times. And I hope and trust that this book, like it was for Barbara and me, a rich blessing, that it will be a rich blessing in your life, Dennis.
Okay.
So I wish you all the best and God's blessings. And thank you for coming and sharing your testimony. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye-bye. And enjoy the day. My friends, what a wonderful testimony from Dennis. Have you heard, you know, how he applied these principles that he have learned, these Bible principles, these 8 doctors, new start in his life, and, you know, this practical outcome, losing 50 kilograms, and that he is now a more healthy and happy person. So this is wonderful, you know. You can learn about this also at the presentations of Barbara, in this book that she always emphasized, the ministry of healing, or even in one of these books, you know, which is also really helpful for these times, to understand these times that we're living in, which Dennis also received, The Great Controversy. So you can order this book, The Great Controversy, or in the Dutch language, The Grote Strijd, or in German, Vom Schatten zum Licht. You can order this book for free. Just go on the internet page, projekt7.media. Again, this is projekt7.media. And then you will receive a German copy of the book, The Great Controversy, which is life-changing. And so, thank you for joining us, and we wish you God's blessings.